handy. Both these ball clubs like to run. And I would think with the height advantage Benton has and the depth they have, that would be to the Owls' advantage. We'll see what happens. Tip is won easily by Mosey. Here's Blanchard in the forecourt. Benton moves from left to right. The Owls start out in a zone. Here's McCoy, goes into paint, throws up a shot. They're going to call a charging foul. Kelly Groom, the referee, along with Richard Rennie, both out of the Kansas City area. Brandon Gray is called for the offensive foul. The bucket went down, but it won't count. Now Benton, which likes to press, will do so in the backcourt. Abney gets it into Sleeper, and then they'll back off. Abney over the timeline against Josh Whalert, the senior. Should be a good matchup there. There's almost a steal. Here is Kotowitz getting it back off to Abney. Here's Bodie for a three-point bomb. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around inside. Fan couldn't save it, and it goes off the Owls out of bounds, and it will be Benton basketball. Bodie on his first shot missed badly. The Owls got what they wanted. They got the open three, but they missed it. Here's Blanchard in the backcourt, now to the forecourt, up to Mosey. Mosey, cross-court pass, top of the circle. They get it out to Whalert. Whalert over to Blanchard, shoots a three over Kotowitz, good! Blanchard hits the tray. That was from way out. Here's Abney in the backcourt. Abney spins on Blanchard to the forecourt. Tries to go to the paint. He's cut off with a double team. Now almost a steal. He gets it back. Down low to Kotowitz. Scott, count the bucket. And a foul is called, and that's 2 on Brandon Gray. I thought they were going to call it on Mosey, but they got it on Gray. Nonetheless, Kotowitz gets the deuce. The Owls get on the board, and they have a chance to tie here.
Gray, number 2.
The Owls will need to get some inside scoring from Kotowitz and Sleeper. Kotowitz at the line. We played 1 minute 3 seconds. 3-2 to score. Blanchard hit a tray for St. Joe, and Kotowitz throws up an air ball on the free throw. There's going to be some jitters here at the outset for both of these teams. New player in the ball game, Randy Sarcy, a 6'6" sophomore. So Gray gets in foul trouble at 6'3". He comes out and he brings in a 6'6" kid. In the backcourt, almost a steal. The Owls almost got it back. Then coming up with the ball is Mosey out near the timeline. He hands it back off to Whalert. Whalert off to Blanchard in the corner. That's Sarcy with it, the sophomore. The Owls in that 2-1-2 zone here at the outset. They played it almost exclusively in the district, in the 3 district wins at Excelsior Springs. Out high is Blanchard against Abney in the corner. That's Whalert out to Blanchard. Left-hand side over to Sarcy. Cross court. Whalert goes inside the three-point line. Tries to go baseline against Kotowitz. Throws up a bad shot. Taken down by Fan. Fan out to Abney over the timeline. Abney into the paint area. Throws it up from 12. Count it. Abney gives the Owls their first lead. It's 4-3. Now in the forecourt. 3-on-2. Down low. Sarcy has it. Puts up the shot. It won't go. Foul going to be called on Kotowitz. Sarcy will be at the line. I believe it'll be a 2-shot foul. Now they're going to have him take it out underneath the Benton bucket. We played 2 minutes. Marshall leads 4-3 after being down early 3-zip. That's Kotowitz's first foul. The Owls will have to keep Kotowitz and Sleeper out of foul trouble, or else they'll have little chance in this one. Way out high with it is Blanchard. Blanchard against Abney between the 2 circles. Now here's Mosey. Back out to another 3-point try by Whalert. In and out, back in. It popped out and went right back down the cylinder. And it's a 6-4 Benton lead. Again, pressure in the backcourt. The Owls break it. Here's Abney over the timeline. Abney into the paint area. Throws one up off the glass. No good. Rebound is tapped out, but a foul's going to be called against Benton's Whalert, I believe. Sleeper was right there ready to get the stick back, and he was pushed from behind. Let's see who the foul is on. It is on Whalert. That's 13 fouls against Benton. To this point, the Owls have had a little trouble with Benton's pressure. Here's Abney off the Fan. Fan out high to Bodie. Down low, Kotowitz turns, puts it up, blocked from behind by Mosey. Mosey just took it right off the glass. Who told you he's the window washer? Down low along the paint is Whalert. Whalert out high. Off to Blanchard. Blanchard against Abney. Blanchard still has it. Now bounce pass right side to Mose. Over to Blanchard. Left side, Waylert for a three. Off the back iron, no good. Tapped up by Sarcy, no good. Rebound, comes out. Foul going to be called against Benton. And it's going to be against Randy Sarcy. Sarcy went over Fan's back once. Didn't get away with it the second time. The officials saw it. Richard Rennie, one of the two officials tonight, along with Kelly Groom, made the call. The Owls will get it back. That's 14 fouls against Benton. Abney in the backcourt with Bodie. Joe will bring it up. Now he's double teamed across the timeline off the Bodie. Bodie to Fan. The Owls haven't been able to get him pumped up yet. Here's Fan. Almost lost it. Now he did lose it, but it went off Blanchard out of bounds. St. Joe coach Mike Cecil thought it went the other way. Cecil, a graduate of Benedictine College, just across the way here over in Atchison, Kansas. Played 4 years basketball for the Ravens. In his 8th year here at St. Joe Benton. Here's Abney off the Fan for a three. That's off the back iron, no good. Kodowitz got the rebound. To Abney for another three-point try, no good. Rebound down low, pulled away by Mose. The Owls are cold here at the outset. Across the timeline with it. Off is Waylett. They get it down low to Sarcy. He lost the handle on it, though, and Sleeper pulls it away from Luke McCoy in the backcourt. So a turnover against St. Joe. Here's Abney. Abney to the forecourt to Bodie. Bodie tries to go baseline, goes downstairs to Sleeper. Max has a shot rejected, but it comes out to Fan for a three. That's no good. Sleeper down low battling, but it's taken down by Mose off the Whaler. Goes baseline against Abney, throws it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Kodowitz. Kodowitz in the backcourt off to Abney. Abney to the forecourt, over the line on the left, over to Fan. Fan around Sarcy, fakes the baseline jumper, back to Abney. Abney goes in the paint, throws up a floater, won't go down. Rebound Kodowitz. His shot is blocked by Sarcy. Down low the pass to Sleeper. Max spins in the lane. He puts up a double pump and gets it to go. What action down low. Well, the Owls are having a scratch for everything down there. We're tied at 6. To the forecourt, Blanchard. 4-on-3. Left-hand side, shot put up by Mose. Good. Mose hits the jumper. Haven't seen him go down low for much yet. He's been playing mostly around the perimeter, but inside he's really hurting the Owls with his shot blocking. Here's Fan. Fan to Kodowitz out high. Kodowitz off the Bodie in three-point country to Abney. Abney, left-hand side Kodowitz along the baseline Bodie. Bodie knows better. And he's got Sarcy on him, a 6-inch height advantage. He goes up over a smaller McCoy who came out to help, and Bodie hits the deuce. We're tied at 8. To the forecourt with it. Sarcy, double team, down low. And then Bodie almost tore Mose's arm off as Mose was going to go up for a layup after the pass down low from Sarcy. And that's going to be a 2-shot foul against Bodie and the Owls. That'll be Steve's first. We're down to 2:43 left to play in the first quarter. Marquin Keith and DeMille Davis will come out. Bodie and Abney will come in, and Bodie and Abney will sit out. And the Owls will need some good minutes from Keith, the senior, and DeMille Davis, the 5'8 junior here. At the line for 2 is Mose. First one, good. Benton has led throughout most of this game here in the early going. Mose hits them both. It's a 10-8 Benton lead. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Davis into Fan. Fan still in the backcourt. Almost throws it away. Davis has it. The Owls are going to have to scramble to break the 10-second line. They do. Here's Davis down low to Sleeper. Nice pass. Max puts it up and in. Beautiful pass from DeMille Davis after streaking over the timeline to break that 10-second count. We're tied at 10 again. New player in the game, Jeremy Scheimer, a 5'11 junior guard, now in for St. Joe. In the corner, down low, nice pass. Mose puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, though, comes out to Whaler. Whaler out high against Keith. Marquin almost gets a steal. Whaler gets it back. Whaler between his two circles. Inside the three-point arc, has the ball stolen away by Keith. Keith in the backcourt, looks for help, gets it to Fan. Fan over the timeline off to DeMille Davis. Inside of 2 minutes left to play, first quarter. We're tied at 10. Keith, cross-court pass. Fanny was pushed, no call. Eric puts up the shot, no good, and now St. Joe Benton combines to lose it. Here's Fan. Pull up from the baseline. That won't go. Eric for a third try. Moves in, puts it up. No good. Rebound tapped up by Sleeper. That won't go down. And back comes Benton with it. Long lead pass up to Sarcy. Cross court. Shot put up by McCaw, I believe. Check it, that's Eli Bowman in the ball game, and he's called for the offensive foul. What action on both ends of the floor. The Owls right now, Eric Fan can't throw it in the ocean. Eric's off to a tough start, but the thing about him, once he starts making them, forget it. He might score 30. There's Abney streaking across the timeline, back in the game. Down low to Sleeper, what a pass! 3 men came to Abney, and Sleeper was all alone down there drinking a cup of coffee and got the deuce. Owls grab the lead at 12-10. We got a minute left to play, first quarter. Top of the circle. They swing it left-hand side. Bowman back to Whaler in the paint, shoots over Sleeper, a floater, gets the roll. Whaler, a nice move to the bucket. Minute left to play. Lead pass to Bodie on the break, lays it up and in from Abney. Abney cross-court diagonal pass. Beautiful play. Owls lead by a deuce again. 40 seconds left to play, first quarter. In the backcourt, now to the forecourt with it. Whaler. Cross-court pass is thrown away. Mose tried to hit Whaler and threw it behind him and into the Benton crowd across the way. Sleeper will come out of the ball game. Kotowitz comes back in for Marshall. And the Owls, with 35 seconds, they're going to play for one as Abney dribbles the ball deliberately across the timeline. Abney blows right around Barton. Abney off the Bodie. To DeMille Davis. 20 seconds left to play in the quarter. Owls lead by 2. Davis goes in the paint area, shoots over a man, no good. Rebound is saved by Benton with 10 seconds left to play. The Owls got a pretty good shot, but they didn't get it down. Benton can tie it. Whaler shoots a 3. 1 second left, and that ends the quarter. Marshall down most of the quarter, although Sectional's going on tonight. Around the state of Missouri, 16 teams are left after tonight, just 8. Owls get the ball to start the second quarter. In the forecourt, Eric Fan back on the court for the Owls in the corner to Abney. Abney tries to go around a screen from Sleeper, lost it in the paint, gets it back, and then dribbles out of trouble. Then he shoots a 3-pointer. It's no good, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Benton basketball. Abney was being hounded in the lane, and they let him go out in the 3-point area. Joe just missed it. The Owls haven't hit a 3 yet. Here is to the forecourt, almost a steal. Now a foul by Fan along the far side against Brandon Gray, who had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter and came out. He is in to start this second quarter. It's Gray, Mose, Jeremy Scheimer stays in the game along with Jeremy Blanchard, and Luke McCoy is in there. So Josh Whaler, one of the starters, is not starting the second quarter for Coach Mike Cecil. In the middle, here's Gray. Gray in the paint, shoots over Sleeper from 10 feet, no good. Rebound down low, Abney. Abney up ahead to Bodie. Bodie tries to dribble around Jeremy Blanchard, and the call's going to go against the Owls, and Benton will inbound. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Bodie thought it was out on Benton, and it will be Benton basketball. 2 turnovers against Marshall. Here's Scheimer over the line on the left. Top of the circle. Blanchard, they swing it around to Mose. Into Gray. Gray has it slapped away. Gets it back to Mose for a jumper from the paint area. No good. Rebound by Fan. Fan out to Kotowitz. The Owls so far have done a pretty good job on the boards. Here's Bodie. Lob inside to Sleeper. Nice pass. Max couldn't get it to go, though. Gray with the rebound. And back comes Benton. The Owl bench wanted a foul that time. None was coming. Beautiful lob pass from Bodie to Sleeper. The Owls just couldn't get it down. Here's Sarcy. Cross court. Is swinging around. Out high with it. Blanchard to Gray. Foul line jumper. High arc. Good over Fan. Gray gets his first 2. Kotowitz, the Sleeper, we're tied at 14. We played a minute and a half here in the second quarter. Abney over the timeline against Scheimer. Blows by him, into the paint, throws up a runner, off the glass, good. Scheimer will have to play better D on Abney than that. The Owl Jr. took him to the bank on that one. Owls lead again by 2. Here's Blanchard. To McCoy off in the corner. Mose, long skip pass to Scheimer in front of the Owl bench. DeGray open from the high post, hits again. Here's Abney up to Fan. The Owls start back quickly. Fan stops, pumps on Gray, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound down low, almost taken away by Bodie. And back comes Scheimer. Benton can take the lead. Scheimer for a three-point try. All we're going to say is foot was on the line. It's still good, though, and Benton takes a 2-point lead. Pace is starting to quicken here a little bit. Here's Abney over the timeline against Blanchard. Turns his back on him. Backs into him. Abney between the legs. Wants to go into the paint area. Shoots a shot over Scheimer, rather Blanchard, but a foul is called on Blanchard. He got some help weak side from Gray, who stuffed Abney, but the foul's going to be called on Blanchard. That's his first. 16 fouls against Benton. Markman Keith will come in the ballgame for Kotowitz. For the Owls, 5:22 left to play. Abney can tie it here with these 2 free throws. The Owl Jr. has 4 points in the game. Hits the first tee. This would be our 5th tie of the game if Abney connects here. Check it, our 6th tie of the game. No, he missed it. Owls are 1 of 3 from the line. Back quickly is Benton. Here's Scheimer over the line on the right. Get it off, left-hand side to McCoy. McCoy, top of the circle to Whaler, who's back in the game. Off to Randy Sarcy, throws up a jumper from the perimeter, no good. Rebound down low, Scheimer missed everything with it, and Sleeper gets the rebound. Max in trouble in the back court, gets it off to Markman Keith. Way down the court alone is Bodie. Bodie gets the pass, lays it up. Goaltending is going to be called against Sarcy. And the shot wouldn't have went down. The shot wouldn't have went down, but Sarcy picks up the goaltend. Bodie has 6 points, and the Owls take the lead at 19-18. 4:55 left to go. Both teams are playing pretty good defense. And Whaler comes back in the ball game, and Scheimer comes out. Scheimer with 2 points. Benton with the basketball. That's Blanchard. 5'9" junior gets it off the Whaler to Gray. Gray, wing right side again, between the 2 circles out high. Blanchard has it. Over to Gray, who rotates lane left. Off to McCoy. McCoy to Whaler against Bodie. They swing it left-hand side for a jumper by Blanchard. No good. Markman Keith, a great job on the rebound. Back come the Owls, 3-on-1. Keith, wing left side, Bodie. Steve plants for a 3. Won't go down. Owls still haven't hit a 3 yet. Here's Whaler in the backcourt. Over the line. Whaler stops at the 3-point circle. Off to Gray. Off to McCoy for a 3-pointer. Good! McCoy hits his first bucket of the game. It's a big one. It gives Benton the lead again, 21-19, midway through the second. Here's Bodie along the baseline. Down low. Beautiful bounce pass to Sleeper, who lays it up and in. Max has got 8. We're tied at 21. Wing right side, McCoy to Gray in the paint over Sleeper. Won't go down. Rebound Kotowitz. Kotowitz against Keith. Wing left side, Davis. Off to Bodie. Steve's open from 15, side of the lane. No good. Sleeper down low. Another rebound, but he lost it. But he's fouled on the play. And it'll be 1-and-1 time for the Owls. That'll put Benton over the limit. Oh, the Owls aren't shooting a lick from outside. But the silver lining, at least for Marshall, is the fact they're tied and they got a chance to take the lead here, and they haven't made a 3-pointer yet. That foul was on Blanchard. That's his second. He's got 2. Gray has 2. Sleeper at the line for a 1-and-1 possibility. 3:39 left to play in the first half. Max's free throw is, well, they're going to say it was a 2-shot foul, but he missed the first one. Well, we don't have to belabor the point. Free throws in a tight game can mean everything. Sleeper missed them both, but DeMille Davis pulled down the rebound in the lane. Shortest guy on the court. Here's Abney in the paint, tried to force it inside, but it was kicked by a Benton player. The Owls will get it back. Well, the Owls caught a break after the 2 missed free throws by Sleeper. Abney will inbound. Scheimer will come back in the ballgame as he raced to the scorer's table, and Blanchard will come out. Blanchard may have been the young man guilty of not blocking out Davis on that free throw. Abney needs to get it in, does so to Fan way out high near the timeline. Fan out to DeMille Davis. Davis around Scheimer near the paint area, gets it off to Abney in three-point country. Over to Fan. Fan goes baseline, shoots over Gray, hits. That's Fan's first 2 of the game. He leads the Owls in scoring, averaging 17. Marshall leads by 2. Wing right side, Gray has it, way out high. Off to Scheimer. To Whalert, open for another 3. That one won't go. Rebound by Sleeper. Sleeper has the ball taken away from behind, but Max gets it back with good hustle in the backcourt. Off to Abney to Davis. DeMille spins around McCoy, goes in the paint area. Off the Fan to Abney in three-point country. Abney backs in. Off to Davis. Davis goes in the paint, throws up a floater, won't go. Rebound Scott Kodowitz in the lane, down low, puts it up. They're going to call him for walking. Owls turn the ball over. And back comes St. Joe Benton with a chance to tie. Owls still in that zone defense, have been throughout. And quite frankly, it's been rather effective. There's a shot put up by Mose. He ties the game from the top of the circle. It's a 2-pointer. He gives him 6 in the game. We're tied at 23. Davis almost loses it, gets it off to Kodowitz. Kodowitz has the ball slapped away from behind, and then Gray throws it away. Abney picks up the loose ball, hits it in off the window. The teams trade turnovers, but the Owls get the bucket and lead by a deuce. 2 minutes left to play, first half. Here's Whalert in three-point country, guarded by DeMille Davis. Off to Eli Bowman, who's back in the game. They get a cross-court pass for Whalert, looks inside, nothing doing. Almost a 5 count against Kodowitz. Now Scheimer puts it on the floor against Davis. The Gray against Sleeper, goes in the paint, has the ball taken away by Kodowitz. Out to Abney. Abney, the Owls want to run. Abney, 2-on-3, down the paint. Nice pass to Sleeper, who lays it up and in. Holy smokes. What a pass by Abney into Sleeper. Max has got 10 here in the first half. Marshall by 4. Inside a minute 20 left to play in the half. Wing left side, Whalert. Open for a 3. He gives it up, though, to Mose, who can't get the 2-pointer to go. Sarcy missed the stick back, and back comes Abney with it. Abney over the timeline, between the legs. Still going to the paint. Has the ball taken away from behind, but it goes out of bounds. The Owls caught a break. Benton is trying to front and get behind Abney, and once Joe thinks he's behind a man, or gets past one of the defenders, and he'll try and poke the ball away. They did it that time perfectly, but the ball went out of bounds. Marklin Keith will come in the ballgame for Kodowitz. A minute 3 left to play in the half. Coach Kevin Hart wants his club to play for one shot. Oh, they do play for one. Down low, Sleeper gets a pass, puts it up, no good. His next shot is blocked, and now a third try by Marklin Keith. And then Marklin, trying to rebound his own miss, commits the foul. Oh, the Owls had a man open underneath. Sleeper just missed the layup, though. And then Marklin Keith picks up the foul. That's his first. 14 fouls against the Owls here in this half. Now Marshall with some pressure in the backcourt. Scheimer in trouble. Gets it off to Whalert. Whalert back to Scheimer. Almost a 10 count. Keith and Bodie combine on a trap, but Whalert gets away. Off to Scheimer in the corner. Down low. Baseline pass. Mose gets it. Stuck. He made it look easy. 30 seconds left to play in the half. The Owls by 2. Here's Abney to the baseline, in trouble. Spins out, does Bodie. Off to Keith. Marklin down low to the Sleeper. Max along the baseline. Wants to take it inside. Now goes back out to Bodie. Bodie for a 3. That won't go down. Tapped up by Sleeper, no good. Max for another try. That won't go down. Rebound by Mose, and Benton can tie it here with 5 seconds left of the half. 3. 2. Throwing up a three-pointer is no good by Scheimer at the break. Have a chance to tie. The Owls missed some easy opportunities. Easy for me to say way up here, but some easy opportunities to open up a little bit of a lead near the end of the half, and we'll see how that affects them. Here's Gray. Outlet Wallett for a jumper. Whaler, rather, he hits it. Whaler's got 7. He was open on the wing. In the backcourt, Sleeper has it. Trying to get out of trouble to Kotowitz. They get it into Abney's hands. Abney over the line on the right. Abney against Whaler. Now they're going to double team Abney. Abney kills the dribble off to Bodie. Bodie goes baseline, down low to Kotowitz. Scott puts it up, won't go down. Rebound Sleeper. Max can't get it to go. Well, the Owls are just missing inside. Here's Fan in the lane. He can't get it to go down, and Gray has the rebound. The Owls are getting 2 and 3, sometimes 4 tries, despite being outmanned on the boards. Here's Gray in the paint over Kotowitz. Short. Rebound by Scott, and back comes Abney with it. Abney wants to run. Abney over the line on the right. Kills the dribble. Cross-court Fan open for a 3. Eric can't get it to go. Rebound by Whaler, and a foul by Fan in the backcourt. Had it not been a foul, we would have had Mose at the other end for another dunk. That's 2 on Eric. St. Joe can take the lead again. We're tied at 27. Whaler in the backcourt out to Blanchard. Both teams have their starting 5 in there to start this second half. Gray in the corner, off to Blanchard. Blanchard works around a screen from McCoy in the corner to Gray. Off to Mose in the paint, 10-footer, no good. Rebound Whaler, he's bumped from behind by Kotowitz. That's 2 on Scott. Whaler getting a little more aggressive inside the three-point area. He's got a bucket on the wing, and now he went in for that rebound. Benton will get the ball back under their own bucket. Here's Gray out high to Blanchard. Off to Whaler. Whaler to Blanchard. Open for a 3. No good. Rebound tapped out. And it comes to Blanchard, who hits the jumper in the lane. So St. Joe scores the first 4 here to start this half. Now here's a steal by McCoy. McCoy over the timeline in the corner to Whaler. Goes around Kotowitz in the paint, shoots over Fan. Good. Owls might want to get a timeout. Abney over the timeline, and they do get a timeout. Alter things down there and do things you don't normally do, and it bothers you. Best thing you do is just go ahead and do things natural and hope for the best. Owls inbound. Here's Fan in the corner. The Owls got to get him plugged in. Here's Fan out to the three-point line against Blanchard. Off to Abney. Abney, left-hand side. Abney tries to work on Whaler. Does in the paint. Throws it up. Good. Abney gets the Owls back within a deuce. 31-29. Joe's got 9 points. Left-hand side, McCoy. Off in the middle, Mose has his pass tipped away, but it's recovered by Whaler. Whaler out to Blanchard. Owls in that 2-1-2 zone. Benton trying to stretch it out. Gray off to Whaler against Bodie. Bodie. Mose open from the corner. He can't get it to go down. There's McCoy down low. Got inside position on Bodie and put it up and in. Now they're down by 4 again. Here's Abney. Pops a 3. Good. It's a mystery to me how Benton can leave him so wide open. 33-32. Now it's a 1-point Benton lead. Left-hand side, Mose against Fan. Off the Blanchard to Mose. Baseline jumper from 12, missed everything. Rebound, comes out. Right now, Benton's a quicker team. Whaler gets the ball and lays it up and in. The Owls had 3 players around the ball, but Whaler got it. Here's Abney in the lane again for a floater. Good again! Joe Abney putting on a clinic here at Missouri Western. The Owls still trail by a point. Wing left side. Off to Whaler, top of the circle, Blanchard. The Owls are never going to stop on defense. Here's Blanchard. Off to Whaler, open for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by Kotowitz. Kotowitz off to Abney. Lead pass to Fan. Fan against Mose, missed it. That's what we're talking about. Here's Bodie, though, got it back, puts it up, no good, but he's hammered. Foul going to be called against Gray. That'll be his 3rd. I don't think it's going to be a shooting foul. won't be. That's 3 on Gray. Fan, there's an example. Fan was going in for a layup, and he saw Mose coming and altered the layup shot and got it off the glass, didn't even draw the iron with it. Here's Abney, inbounding to Keith. Keith against Sarcy, who's back in the game, another 6'6 player. Here's Fan, off to Bodie, or rather to Abney for a jumper, hits it again! Abney right, Abney left, Abney up the middle, Abney for a 3. The Owls lead by a point. Abney's got all 9 of Marshall's points in his third quarter. Top of the circle. Owls lead again. Here's Scheimer back in the game with it. Coach Mike Ziesel going to his bench freely here in this game. He's got a deep bench. Here's Whalert left open for a 3. No good. Rebound down low. Put up. That won't go down. And here's Fan. Fan for the Owls. He'll have to slow it up. Now he goes baseline, races in, puts it up and in. I thought he was going to back it out, and he took 2 Benton players to the hole and got it to go down. Owls lead by 3. Now it's Marshall on a spurt. Now Benton will slow it down. Scheimer out high. They swing it over to Whalert. Whalert misses last two 3-point opportunities. Sarcy to Scheimer. Out to McCoy. He spots up a 3. That won't go. Rebound in the lane. Whalert again. He puts it up in the paint. That won't go down. Now we're going to have a foul called. I think they're going to call it against Fan. Eric can't believe it. That's 3 on him, though. He'll have to come out of the ball game, and Eric has 4 points in the game. He's still talking to Kelly Groom, the official. He'll have to come out. Copeland comes in the game along with Davis. And Bodie comes in. Abney, Fan, and Sleeper come out. You bet Abney won't be out long. It was not a shooting foul. Here's Mose out high to Whalert. Whalert, the Owls in that zone. Off to Scheimer for a 3. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Keith. Markham wants to run. And then he throws the ball away, but gets it back in the forecourt. Almost shoots a 3, gives it off to Bodie. His shot is partially blocked, and Scheimer comes up with it. Out to Whalert. Long lead pass to Mose for a dunk. And then he's fouled on the play from behind by Copeland. And Mose, I think, hit his head first on the court. And Copeland's going to try and help him up. Whalert hit Mose right on the money for a dunk, and then he was really hammered by Copeland. And Sleeper and Abney will come back in the ball game. Copeland comes out, and Mose is really shaken up. He's being helped from the court. I mean, he hit his head first on that hardwood court after making that dunk. It was a beautiful play until the foul. And Coach Mike Ziesel wants Brandon Gray, in this case, to shoot the free throw. And he is really upset that the official didn't call an intentional foul. Mose was undercut, but I don't think Copeland meant to do it, but lots of times the official will call it an intentional foul regardless. Gray on the free throw can tie it. It's up. It's way short. Rebound by Sleeper off to Abney. Over to Camille Davis. The Owls, after all that, still have the lead. Davis over the timeline between the 2 circles. Benton really extends the defense now. Now Abney has it against Whalert. Abney inside the paint. Gets a screen. Floats it up. No good. Foul is called against Whalert. But it'll be before the shot. That's 2 on him. Bodie will inbound for the Owls. 2:20 left to play in his third quarter. It's in a quarter of spurts. Bodie gets it into Kotowitz. Kotowitz in the paint. Off to DeMille Davis. Goes baseline. Back low to Kotowitz. Blocked by Sarcy. And back comes Scheimer with it. Scheimer to the baseline. Left-hand side. Dribbles towards the paint. Shoots a floater over Davis and hits. Scheimer puts Benton back on top. Kotowitz had his shot blocked, and he was trying to fall away from Sarcy. Davis Off to Bodie, got Gray all over him. Bodie goes baseline, lays it up. That's partially blocked, but taken away by Sleeper. Max gets it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, finally gets it down to the Whalers. The Owls regain the lead after 2 blocks by Sarsi. Marshall 40, St. Joe Benton 39. Fan getting ready to check back in for the Owls. Scheimer top of the circle, Whaler. Off to McCoy, fakes the shot, back to Whaler. Here's Sarsi, high post, over to Whaler, double teamed, almost a turnover, still has it, gets it off to McCoy, near the hash mark, then they go left-hand side to Scheimer. Open for a 3 over Bodie, good! Scheimer off the bench has 7, Benton leads by a deuce. A minute left to play, 3rd quarter. Davis, lob in the corner for Abney. Abney goes baseline, puts it up between 2 players, no good, foul called against Sarsi or Gray. I think it's going to be against Sarsi. It is Sarsi, that's his second. In case you're just joining us, Rich Mose, the 6'5" jumping jack for Benton, was fouled on a dunk by the Owls' Aaron Copeland. He made the dunk, but hit his head on the floor first on the way down. He was helped off the floor. They're attending to him now at the end of the Benton bench. Abney will get 2 shots. First one rolls around, no good. He'll get 1 more. The Owls trail by 2 with a minute 2 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Abney, second one, drains it. Joe has got 17 points, 10 in this quarter. He's really risen to the occasion. Scheimer over the timeline against Abney. Scheimer's gotten hot in this 3rd quarter as well for the Cardinals. Out high off to Blanchard, who's back in the ballgame against DeMille Davis. 45 seconds left to play. The Owls are now going to a man here, and now Gray coming across the paint, trying to be guarded by Keith. Boy, is that a mismatch, but the Owls don't have any choice. Kodowit's going to come back in the ballgame, and Keith is called on the foul underneath. That'll be 2 on Markland. The Owls have 5 team fouls now, and Kodowit's back in the game for Fan. 43 seconds left to play in this 3rd quarter. It's a long time to hold for 1. Here's Blanchard out high against Keith. Blanchard to the foul line, back off to McCoy, 17-footer. And we got a foul call before the shot. Down low against the Owls, I believe. And it's going to be against Keith again, trying to get position underneath, this time against Gray. That's his 3rd. Now the Owls are 1 foul away from being over the limit. Aaron Copeland will come back in the ball game. This time McCoy will inbound for Benton. McCoy lob inside for Sarsi, just gets it over. Kodowit's no good. Rebound put up by McCoy, no good. They play volleyball with it, Benton does. The Sleeper comes down with the rebound off the Abney. Owls can take the lead here as we go into the 4th quarter, but Davis is tripped up, no call. And now Copeland fouls Scheimer from behind. That'll put the Owls over the limit and Scheimer at the foul line. Davis was tripped up in the 4th quarter. There was no call. Scheimer picked up the ball. And then Copeland just, quite frankly, just tackled Scheimer from behind. Benton crowd wants another intentional foul, but it's not going to happen. Scheimer at the line for a 1-and-1. 23 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Free throw, good. Boy, Scheimer has really been big in this 3rd quarter. He's got 6 points in the quarter, but he's hit a 3 to give Benton the lead, and now they have a chance to go up by 3 if he can sink this one. Second one, good. Scheimer hits them both. Owls down by 3 with 20 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Abney out high. Abney double team. Gets away, gets it off to Davis. Davis with 12 seconds left to play in the quarter. Davis out to Abney. Abney goes between 2 players. Out high. Down low he goes in the paint. Throws it off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Lays it up and missed it. 1 second. Shot put up by Kodowitz. No good. That ends the quarter. Their season ends. And their 3A sectional girls tonight against Troy. Troy wins it, the Trojans over Mexico 58-55. So the Lady Bulldogs are out of the running for the 3A girls side of the bracket here tonight. Here's Fan as the Owls start the fourth quarter. Abney has it. Abney around a screen from Sleeper. Abney out high to Bodie. Bodie to Fan. Eric fakes the three, goes baseline, gets the man off his feet and throws the ball away trying to go cross court. Now a long lead pass for Blanchard. He'll never catch up to it. Both teams trade turnovers. They both have 8 in the game. Benton does play good defense, but with all those trees, it's hard not to. Here's Abney. Abney over the timeline off to Bodie. Bodie tries to go down low, but Blanchard gets Bodie out high with a foul. That'll be his third. He has 3, Gray with 3. They're still attending to Rich Mose on the far side. I'm not too sure if he wouldn't have some kind of a concussion, if there is more than one kind. He came down right on his head after that dunk when he was fouled by Copeland. Here's Kodowitz out to Abney, to Bodie in the corner. Fan. Eric launches a 3, no good. Rebound in the paint, taken down by Sarsi. Off to McCoy. McCoy, and then Coach Mike Cecil says, slow it down. Wing left side. Scheimer open for a 3 again. This time no good. Rebound weak side Bodie. Bodie gets away from Gray and runs to the forecourt with it. Bodie over the line on the right. Bodie in the paint area off the Kodowitz to Fan. Fan around Gray to the baseline for a jumper. That's short. Rebound is lost out of bounds by Whaler. The Owls just can't get their perimeter shooting on track in this ball game, but they only trail by 3 with 6:54 left. Bodie looks to get in bounds. Still looking for some help. Gets it out to Kodowitz in the corner to Abney. Back to Kodowitz. Kodowitz almost lost it. Gets it to Bodie. Steve Ford 3-point try. No good again. Rebound by Sarsi down low. Off to Scheimer. On the wing to Gray. Gray along the baseline. Nice pass down low to Whaler. Lays it up and in. Whaler's got 8 in the second half. The Owls trail by 5. That's Benton's biggest lead of the game. Abney over the line. Abney trying to go to the hole. Spins against 2 players. Throws it up. Joe's forcing it now. Down low. Kodowitz gets the rebound off to Abney. Abney tries to go to the paint. Off to Bodie. Bodie spins in the lane area. Throws up a double pumper. No good. But a foul's called, and well, the Owls are having to alter everything down low. That'll send Bodie to the line. Let's see who the foul is on. Now we're having a discussion over the scorer's table. 6:12 remains in the fourth quarter. Marshall trails by 5.
The Benton foul is on Roman number 2, team foul number 5. There will be an official
The foul is going to be on.
Benton substitution, McCoy will replace Bowman.
Eli Bowman, who slipped into the ball game on us apparently.
Remove the Benton player to the hospital.
That'll be his second. He's out of the ball game. And we're going to have to, well, he hasn't scored in the ball game, but he has been altering things for the Owls inside the foul line area. Bodie will shoot 2. Owls will get the score in this fourth quarter. Steve hits the first one. That gives him 7 in the game. The Owl senior, the Owl captain, will shoot 1 more from the line. Marshall trails by 4. Second free throw. Rolls in. The Owls are back within 3. And Benton has the ball in the back court. That's Scheimer with it. Scheimer against Abney. Scheimer has been outstanding. Here's a steal by Abney against Scheimer. Goes to the hole and has the ball knocked away from behind by Whaler. Abney got the steal, but it wasn't clean. He had to get a handle on the ball as it was rolling, and that gave Whaler a chance to come from behind and knock it away. But the Owls get the ball back on the turnover. Here's Fan with it out high. Fan looking for help. Fan still looking. Has to get rid of it. Gets it off to Abney. Cross court. Abney tries to drive on McCoy. He's double teamed. And he stops. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound. There's Sarsi again against Sleeper. Off 2 in the forecourt, McCoy. McCoy dribbles to the baseline with Kodowitz on him. Owls have gone to a man defense now. Down by 3 with 5.5 left. Sarcy down low, pass, thrown away, but they're going to say it was off Kotowitz as Gray got position along the baseline underneath the bucket. McCoy will inbound. Pats the ball, goes out high. No, Sarcy has it. Back down low to McCoy, lays it up and in. Well, the Owls fell asleep on the interior defense that time. McCoy got an easy bucket. That gives him 7 in the game. Here's Abney over the timeline. Brought up by Scheimer. Benton's not going to let him breathe the rest of the way. Here's Bodie. Tries to go baseline to Kotowitz. Pass is thrown away. Back comes Benton with a 5-point lead in the ball. We got 5 minutes left. Whalen over the timeline. Right-hand side. Sarcy with it against Sleeper. Sarcy in the corner off of Scheimer against Abney. Gets a screen from Gray. Goes around Kotowitz. Offensive foul going to be called against Benton. What a big call that was. 16 fouls. That's Scheimer's first. Coach Mike Cecil didn't like that call at all. Kotowitz will come out and mark when Keith is in. The Owls need a bucket here in the worst way. Here's Davis off the Fan. Fan around McCoy. His shot is rejected out high by Sarcy. Then he goes baseline and turns it over. The Owls are getting frustrated with all the shot blocking Benton's done inside and outside. Here's Whaler, gets the ball in the back court. Blows around Davis to the forecourt. Whaler, now he'll run it back out high between the two circles. Off to Gray. 4.5 left to go in the game. Gray against Keith. Gray shoots it over to McCoy against Fan. McCoy off to Whaler. Goes baseline. 12-foot runner. Good. Josh Whaler, their leading scorer, has 15 in the game. He averages a dozen. Here's Davis as he almost turns it over. He did double dribble. The Owls have 11 turnovers in the game, 6 in the second half. Total, the Owls are up against it. They're down by 7 with 4:17 left, and Benton has the ball. That's the Cardinals' biggest lead of the game. The Owls have only scored 2 points in this fourth quarter and only 16 points in the second half. Scheimer against Abney. Scheimer has been really big off the bench for Benton. He's played most of the second half. Down low, Sarcy against Sleeper. Turns, puts it up, good. Sarcy got the roll, that's his first 2. Abney over the line on the right. Abney down low to Fan. Fan at the high post, goes baseline, shoots over Sarcy, missed it. Rebound by Sleeper. Sleeper goes in the paint, but he walks. And the wheels are starting to come off on the Owls here. Down by 9 with 3:49 left. The Owls have had 3 straight turnovers and a miss. Now they press in the backcourt. Whaler against Bodie. Whaler behind the back against Bodie. The Owls have no fouls to give. They're already over the limit. Whaler. And Benton's going to pull the ball out here. Eat some clock. Abney against Scheimer. The Owls are going to have to foul pretty soon. Here's Gray out high. Off to Sarcy. I think we may have just passed soon. Scheimer against Abney. Left-hand side, Sarcy against Sleeper. Here's Scheimer against Abney. Off to Gray. Gray double-teamed. Gets it off to Whaler. The Owls are going to have to foul somebody. We're 3 minutes left to play in the game. Here's Scheimer, left-hand side. Off to Whaler. Down low, beautiful pass to Gray. But a foul's going to be called before the shot against Kotowitz. Gray will go to the line for a 1 and bonus opportunity. Benton has outscored the Owls 8-2 in this fourth quarter. And we only have 2:56 left to play. Gray on the 1-and-1. Rolls around, no good. Rebound tapped up by Sarcy, won't go. Next shot is blocked away by Kotowitz. Off to Bodie. Bodie for the Owls. Bodie inside the three-point line, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Sleeper, no good again. That one is tapped up by Fan, that won't go, and back comes Benton. Sarcy off the Whaler in the paint against Kotowitz, throws it up, that won't go. Rebound Gray in the paint, 8 feet away, good. That may have been the coup de grace right there. The Owls missed on one end. Ability on the inside. And they lead by 11, their biggest lead, with 2:32 left to play in the game. Abney inbounds to Bodie, back to Abney. Off to Bodie. Bodie to Keith. Off to Bodie. Back to Markland. Markland for an NBA three. No good again. The Owls have hit one three-pointer in the ball game, and now it's Sleeper underneath. Can miss the foul against Sarsi. Sarsi, the 6'6 sophomore, has played every bit of a senior tonight. He came in when Mosé went down with what I don't want to speculate, but I would think it might be a concussion of some kind. He was injured on that dunk. He has been magnificent on defense and keeping the ball alive on offense. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Sleeper pulls down the rebound, back on the Owls. Here's Keith for another three-point try. This one's no good. Rebound down low. Sleeper gets it along the baseline. Goes back out to Keith. Stolen away by Whaler. Whaler alone for a breakaway layup. Count. Whaler with the steal and the bucket at the other end. Bodie off to Abney. Abney back to Keith. Keith shoots another three. Oh, they're going to say it's a two-pointer. Coach Kevin Hart calls a timeout for the Owls. Never happened, and Benton has holding all the cards now. The Owls trying to press in the backcourt. Scheimer, and a foul is called, and that's what we're going to have the rest of the way as a free throw shooting contest. Scheimer, who has been tremendous in this second half, he's just a junior. Coach Mike Zissou is loaded for next year. Mosé, the fellow that went down injured in the third quarter, he's just a junior. The only fellow they're going to lose off this ball club is Josh Whaler, and that's a lot. Scheimer and Blanchard are both juniors. Blanchard's also a guard. Scheimer at the line 1-and-1. Missed the free throw. Rebound by Sleeper. Off to Keith. Keith trying to work over the timeline against Scheimer. Does so. Stops at the three-point line and can't get it to go. Oh, the Owls are snaked it from the three-point line. And then Sleeper trying to get the rebound, commits the foul. And they'll walk back the other way.
The Marshall foul is on Sleeper, number 2.
That's Max's second. Sleeper's played a wonderful game tonight. He has 12 points, but only 2 in the second half. The Owls had a spurt from Joe Abney in that third quarter where Abney scored 8 points in that, rather 9 points in that third quarter. But since then, the Owls have done very little on offense. Sarsi at the line, got it to go down. Sarsi gets the bonus. And it will be a long bus ride back for the Marshall Owls and their fans here from St. Joe. Sarsi hits them both. Camille Davis streaks over the timeline for the Owls. The junior stops at the top of the circle. Almost lost it. Blanchard does knock it out of his hands. Davis gets it back. Down low, Sleeper's open. Max puts it up and in. St. Joe will give the Owls all those they want. Just no threes. Sarsi in the backcourt is pushed. And a foul is called. Sarsi is 6'6", but he's thin as soup in a boarding house.
The Marshall foul is on Sleeper, number 3.
Sleeper picks up his third.
The line for Benton will be Susie, shooting 1-and-1.
And the Owls tonight also are only 4 of 9 from the free throw line. That hasn't helped matters much. Here comes Scheimer back in the ball game for Luke McCoy. McCoy checks out with 7 points on the night. Sarsi just hit 2. He's at the line for a 1 bonus opportunity. 1:17 to play. First free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound, Sleeper had it, lost it to Gray. In the middle, Sarsi. Down low to Scheimer, good. In the backcourt, here's Bodie with it around Gray. Bodie over the timeline. Off the fan, it goes in and out of his hands, out of bounds, and it will be, they say, Marshall ball. They'll say Scheimer touched it last. Benton leads by 13. Here's Abney, out high for a 3 over Blanchard, no good. Rebound in the paint area, Sarcy, he walked with it though. Abney got a hand in there and tied him up, and then Sarcy had both feet come off the ground and walked with it. But it's academic now. The Owls trail by 13 with 54 seconds left. Marquand Keith will come back in the ball game, and DeMille Davis will check out. DeMille has not scored tonight. Bodie looks to inbound. Bodie gets it into Keith for a 3 over Sarcy. Air ball. Down low though, Sleeper gets it and gets the stick back. Now on the inbounds, we have a timeout before St. score of that final. Following our game here. Scheimer will inbound against Marshall. Pressure to Blanchard. Up to Waylard. Over to Sarcy in the middle. Back off to Waylard. Now the Owls will have to play tag here and try and get a foul. Gray off the Waylard. Over to Scheimer. 30 seconds left to go. And Gray, or rather Blanchard, is fouled by Kodowitz. And the Benton crowd, who saw their girls lose to Oak Grove tonight in the 3A sectional game before this one, 67-52, are ready to celebrate the boys' victory. Kodowitz comes out of the game. DeMille Davis back in. Marquand Keith will check in the game for Steve Bodie, the Owls senior. Check it. Joe Abney will be the fellow that comes out. Abney's been shut down in this fourth quarter, but quite frankly, he was the only offense the Owls had in the second half. Josh Waylard comes out of the game, the senior, the glad hand all the way around for him. Free throw is missed. Sleeper, another rebound for the Owls. Off the Fan. Fan, the Owls seniors had a tough game. Bodie shoots a 3 over Scheimer, it's short. Steve, his own rebound, goes down low, triple team. Back off the Fan. Fan is fouled out high by Blanchard, who got up in the air. And that'll be Blanchard's fourth. Fan will be at the line as that puts Benton over the limit. Eli Bowman checks back in the ball game for Gray. Gray with 6 points comes out of the game. He had some early foul trouble, but hit some big buckets in the first half to keep Benton in things. Fan hits the free throw. Well, the Owls didn't get the production they needed tonight from their senior Eric Fan. Listen to the hand for Randy Sarcy, who comes out of the ball game. Sarcy with only 4 points on the night, but he played a lot bigger than that. Fan misses the second one. Marquand Keith with the rebound, tries to put it up, it's blocked away, and back comes Benton with it. How many times have I said that tonight? Blocked away, and Benton comes back with it. And now Blanchard is hammered in front of the Benton bench, double teamed by Sleeper and Bodie. Blanchard will go at the line. Max picks up his fourth. Some new blood in the ball game for Coach Mike Cecil. Josh Barton, the 5'11" juniors in the game. Also in the ball game is Kurt Brockman. Free throw by Blanchard is good. He'll get the bonus. He's got 6 in the game.
Substitution number 21.
Chris West, a 6'2" junior forward, now comes in the game. Mike Cecil is going to clear his bench. Travis Dudley, a 6-foot junior guard, comes in the ball game. He'll come in the game after this free throw by Blanchard. Second one, off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Keith. And, well, they buzzed the ball out of play, and Keith thought it was